Good Friday, everyone. Looking at our weather map for today, we see a few showers across the eastern U.S. today. Not nearly as active, though, as it has been the past several days. Flash flood risk kind of squashed down to the panhandle regions of Florida today. And then there's a severe weather risk across the Texas panhandle. And then again across portions, let's say northeast Colorado, Wyoming, South Dakota, Nebraska, as well as a flash flood risk up there. So most of the active weather is kind of focused more to our west and well to our west today. But we will be tracking all that as it moves east over the next 48 hours. Look at our 5-day forecast today, looking pretty good. 30% chance for a mainly afternoon or evening shower or thunderstorm, highs in the mid-70s. On Saturday, looking good for the Stars and Stripes 5K at the fairgrounds Saturday morning. Just a 20% chance for an isolated storm in the afternoon. The morning's looking great. Highs around 80. And then Sunday, the wind starts picking up, getting quite gusty out of the south, and we will become weather aware as our next storm system approaches, and it looks like we'll have some strong to severe thunderstorms threaten our area later in the evening on Sunday into the overnight hours. And this looks to be a potential squall line coming out of Kentucky. So we'll be tracking that line as it looks right now. Now things could change, but the Storm Prediction Center has already highlighted our area in the slight risk for severe weather with an enhanced risk for damaging wind gusts just off to our northwest. And that, of course, is in association with that line of storms that we'll be tracking as it drops down from the northwest during the day on Sunday. Look at that, highs in the low to mid 80s. It's going to be hot. It's going to be humid. And then we have that line coming in that evening. So we'll be tracking that very closely. By Monday, we're down to a 30% chance for an isolated shower or thunderstorm. And then Tuesday's looking really good. But it's looking windy from Sunday right on through Tuesday, as that storm system kind of leaves some residual effects as far as some wind gusts behind it and ahead of it. Looking at the tropics, we don't have anything to really worry about, but we got Brett and Cindy out there. Brett looks to dissipate in the Caribbean, which we'll always watch that though. And then Cindy looks like may dissipate off the coast of the Bahamas, kind of close to between the Bahamas and Bermuda as it lifts to the northwest. So interesting to see two tropical storms at the same time this early in the season. Hurricane season just started June 1st, and we usually don't see anything really get going until about August. So it's forecast to be an average season, but it's not starting out that way. On this day, 1944, 4 tornadoes killed 153 people in Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Maryland. An unusual area to see tornadoes like that. 2 tornadoes formed during the evening and moved southeast along parallel paths, flattening everything in their way. The town of Shinston, West Virginia was leveled and was left with the majority of the casualties. It was until that time it was believed that damaging tornadoes did not travel across mountainous terrain. We've certainly proven that wrong multiple times over the years. We've even seen powerful tornadoes go into the Smoky Mountains. Tornadoes can go anywhere they want to go, folks. Don't come up with a myth for why you can't have one. 1969, 2 young children drowned in Red Boiling Springs in Middle Tennessee as 7.95 inches of rain falls between 3:30 and 8:30 in the morning. Major flooding there, major flooding across a good portion of Middle Tennessee with that event. And in 1974, the first extraterrestrial message was sent from Earth into space. What an exciting day there. Which reminds me, the space camp yesterday at Roan State was absolutely awesome. The kids had a wonderful time. I had a wonderful time. We're so thankful to Roan State for hosting that, and to the volunteers that helped me out, to all of you all who bought things on my Amazon wish list and sent money to my PayPal. You all made it possible, and those kids had a blast. You all have a wonderful Friday. Keep looking up for even more weather information. Just keep reading along. Meteorologistmark.com.